Yesterday, I saw the infamous Mariah Carey video that she posts every year where she just screams, "It's time," and then everyone just starts playing her song on repeat, right? And then I looked on Reddit and I saw a post titled, "I broke up with my girlfriend on Christmas because of her family." So we're gonna read that. Okay, I'm of indigenous descent. I do perform at powwows and sing too. My girlfriend is white, so is her family, except for her brother in law, he's African American. This is my first Christmas with them and my girlfriend. Been together a year and a half. There's a bit of backstory. So I went to my girlfriend's family gathering for Christmas yesterday, and while there, it comes up that I dance and sing at powwows. Conversation starts off innocent enough, but I get that feeling that people of color get sometimes when these sorts of talks come up, and I know something offensive is about to go down. There are about 15 grown people there and 4 children. So, I'm fielding questions slash statements like, do the words mean anything or is it just gibberish? I can hop too. How much Indian are you? Do you get money from the casino? Anyways, my girlfriend's uncle tells me to do an Indian chant and wants me to dance too. I said no. Then my girlfriend's dad chimes in with a "Come on, do one." And then like 6 others start asking. I say it's just weird and I don't want to. Girlfriend's brother-in-law is staring at the floor, glancing over at me with a look that says I'm so sorry. And after about 5 minutes of this shit, her uncle tells his kids to dance and sing like an Indian. So there's 2 white children making Indian noises and jumping around the room. Girlfriend is laughing, like, what the fuck? And everyone is cheering for them. Me and the brother in law are staring in complete fucking disbelief. Then, they start in on me again. They can do it! Show them how it's actually done! I've had enough. I stand up and tell them I'm not their fucking show monkey, and that they need to be more respectful of other co-workers. My girlfriend just sits there. She's been to at least 10 of my performances, and claims to love my culture, and she's not once defended me or it here. I look over at her and ask her to help me out here, and she sheepishly says, "They're just kidding around." And I say, "Okay, well, I'm not kidding around when I say we're done." Her dad and uncle start saying something, and her sister says that's not fair. And I start walking to the bedroom to get my stuff and leave. While doing so, I forget that she drove her car, and I'm without transport to get 4 hours to my apartment. So, I suck it up, go back out there while my ex-girlfriend's grandma is telling everyone off. She was also not happy about what transpires. She's a goddamn saint of a woman. I say to my now ex-girlfriend, "You need to take me home, now, please." She's crying, naturally, and her dad says, "Find your own way, you fucking bastard." And my brother-in-law stands up and says, "I'll do it." His wife tells him not to, and he says something like this was all too much, and he can't just leave me stranded. So, I get into his truck, and I'm shaking. I'm still so pissed off. And he gets in, starts it off, and we're off. About 15 minutes down the road, he looks at me and says, "Bro, what the fuck?" And we start laughing. He tells me about what happened his first time meeting that family and all the stories thereafter, and honestly, I think I dodged a bullet. So, today I've been getting messages from my friends and mutual friends of my ex about how I'm an asshole for breaking up with her in front of her family, cussing them all out, and demanding they fly me back home. Apparently, she's been feeding them all extremely exaggerated events. One asked me if I keyed her dad's car before I left. Like, what? Anyways, I've been feeling kind of bad for dumping her in front of her family like that. My adrenaline is still active and my nerves are all on its end. Is what I did too much? How do I get my friends to believe that what I did was justified? I know she probably didn't mean what she did, but still, she's also been texting me and trying to smooth things over, but I honestly don't see it, especially after lying to our friends. But also, part of me really does miss her. We've been holed up at my place for 11 months, getting to know almost everything about each other. I'm confused. I know me and most of her family are done even if we work this out. It's a weird thing to love someone, and then suddenly you have to tell yourself you don't anymore. Commenter 1. Screw that noise. Her family is racist and she didn't stand up for you. You dodged a bullet. You don't owe anyone a performance, and I'd break up with someone treating me like a dancing monkey too. The fact that she doubled down and started lying about what happened shows how much love and respect she has for you. Move on with a clear conscience and don't look back. You deserve someone who will stand up for you. Sending you love. Wow. Her family is just disgusting, bro. Everyone except for the brother-in-law, who is the goat, and the grandma, who is also the goat, they they all need some serious self-reflection, dude. And the fact that your girlfriend didn't stand up for you again really just shows that she doesn't really. I mean, she obviously cares about you, but like, maybe she just didn't think it was that big of a deal. But I mean, obviously it is, right? This is crazy. Anyways, let's just get on to the update. Update. So, first off, thank you for the awards and stuff, the kind words, and mostly the advice. Second, I turned off my phone after my original post and immediately got hammered, passed out, and woke up at 2 p.m. the next day. Ordered some waffles and built my dog a bed that she won't sleep in. Whatever, I guess. Then got into my car, went to Best Buy to buy a PS5. Didn't have any, of course. Bought a new TV instead, got a Switch and some games, and have been living the best life I could possibly be living. No phone, no internet, except for the gaming, no social media, and honestly, no heartache. Finally, I turned my phone back on today to an absolute onslaught of texts, missed calls, voicemails, Facebook messages, Twitter messages, you name it, it was there. There was a message on my PS from my brother, even. I did respond to him to let him know I was fine and to tell our family not to worry. I was just dealing with it on my own way. The juicy bits are as follows. My ex is terribly sorry, and she doesn't condone what they did, but it's her family, and she didn't mean to laugh, or whatever. She keeps trying to bait me to respond with things like, what about our history? We talked about having a family. Basically, trying everything. I will admit, I did respond once, and I said politely, please leave me alone. What we had was great. I enjoyed every bit of it as much as you claim you had. But that was absolutely horrific to watch, and watching you laugh at it was heartbreaking and abhorrent. We have no chance after what I experienced. Hopefully that didn't paste in a weird format, but since she had messaged me a few more times, then I think she finally realized it's over. Her dad or uncle, I'm honestly not sure who texted me to apologize for what happened, never responded. He probably won't. Her grandma added me on Facebook. That sweetheart. She's like 80 and posted the night this all happened that she has never been so disappointed on a holiday. She has been spamming the newsfeed with Indigenous history stuff and made a big long post on the anniversary of Wounded Knee that was absolutely beautiful. I am talking with her about her granddaughter. She thinks I should give her another shot. I told her it's honestly not something I want to deal with right now. She gets it though. Our friend group has basically been split down the middle. Half still think I should have waited until Christmas was over to break up. The other half just don't really give a shit anymore, I guess. There are a few friends I did explain to what happened, and that went about as smooth as shitting bricks sideways. They refused to believe she would just sit there and do nothing, despite screenshots of her literally saying she was sorry for laughing and not doing anything. So, they're gone. Done with them. Some of my closer pals told me they never trusted her, and I asked why. They said it's because she called fry bread left sea one time. Lol. Other than that, our friends are all filled in from what happened on both sides. Whatever they decide, it is what it is. The real hero of the situation, the brother-in-law. I showed him the post and he had a few things to say. One, he said screw the guy that called him the M-word or something. Yeah, screw that guy. Two, he said that him and his wife are actually in the middle of a divorce, but we're trying to reconcile before going through with it because they have a child together. Three, he says thanks for all the MVP acknowledgement and he says he couldn't just leave a brother hanging like that. I learned he's a quarter Choctaw. Choctaw? I'm sorry if I don't say that right. And last, he says he hates racism as much as the next decent person, but love is a crazy, beautiful, fickle, wonderful bitch. What are you gonna do? I think that about covers most of everything. I don't expect there will be anything to update on from here on out. Again, thanks for the kindness. You are all amazing, except that one guy. I like how the girlfriend tried to not justify her actions, but bring him back by saying, we were gonna have a family. Like, what family, bro? No, no one wants a family with you and your racist family in it, bro. That would be like the worst possible situation for your kid, bro. You'd have 50% of your family is probably great, and then the other 50% just hates them because they're not white, right? Like, what? No, no family is gonna be happening there. Anyways, that's all for this story. Let me know what you all think in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.